Hello, crafting cousins. Welcome back to my channel. So if you would like to see how I engraved a name into this 3D purse, stay tuned. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is start with a blank model. So here it is. I do have butterflies on the back. I'm not sure if you have seen my previous video on how to add an SVG. But if you want to know how to add these SVGs on there or add any SVG, then go back and look at my previous video. But here we go. So you want to select the model, click on, okay, there we go. Click on text. All right. Let me see. I want it to be, I add my name. Okay. I learned, like, after I slice, I couldn't get this to view how I wanted it to. So I've learned that you want to use a bold font. So I'm going to use Impact. Can't get no bolder than that. So I'm going to use Impact. And you don't have to do this right now, but before we go any further, I want to censor it. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to censor it. Thickness is fine. I'll leave that at 2. Size, I'll make it a little bigger. Okay, there we go. And then as far as the depth, how far do I want to engrave it? I go with 0.5. All right, and then I'm going to leave this as part for now, because now I'm going to go over here and then change the type to negative part, because now I want it engraved into the butterfly or engraved into the bucket. Okay, so now we're going to go here and slice it so we can see how we're looking. And I probably should have put it a little deeper in there just so you all can see it, but it is engraved. The supports are covering it up. Let me see. I'm going to do it again and move it down here so that we don't have those supports covering it up, because you can barely see it from this angle. Here, definitely no, but I always like to look at it from the smooth angle, as I call it. Not sure of the technical name for it. But all right, let's do this again. All right. Just so you all can get a better view of it. Okay. If you're fine there, then continue on and go ahead and create your model. All right. So if you want to go back and change anything on the model, of course, we don't have to print plate, because if we print it, then we're going to go ahead and leave this as is. But we're going to go to prepare, right? Click on here again, and then I'm going to add my text, which is hello. Okay, I'm going to keep it at impact, keep this at half, keep that as parts. But now I'm going to go down here and click on objects, and I want to change it to a negative part, because if I do not change it to a negative part, then this is going to be, it won't be engraved, but it's going to be embossed. So it's going to come out of the purse. That makes sense, y'all. Look, I'm kind of new to 3D printing. Well, I am new to 3D printing. I've only had my 3D printer for a week now, or set up and used for a week, I'll say. So please, I'm still learning, so I may be wrong with my words, but as far as what I'm doing, I know that much so far because I've done this. All right, so again, I'm going to set it as a negative part, and then there we go. So now I want to slice it again, and let's see what we're working with. Oh my goodness, y'all. Yep, you can barely see that also, because the support is just going to hold on to those letters, but it is there, okay? It is there. You all, this helps. Thanks for watching.